Spotify thing. I was like, all right, well, what books can we listen to that might actually interest you? It's like, oh, Lord of the Rings series. And he's like, oh, that'd be fun. Pastor, like, you should start with The Hobbit first. I'm like, all right, fine. I went and found The Hobbit. Started it. He's like 7 segments into it already, like probably 6 hours.
That's awesome.
So he's like, this is cool. And I'm like, oh, it's so weird. yeah, he is.
Yes, he is. I like listening to those books because usually the readers will give it some sort of emphasis on like,
there's no way he's reading that. I don't know. But I have a copy. So I was like, what I really should do is hand him the book so he can follow along. And then he can give him like double credits for reading.
That's true.
You gotta read a book that's over so many pages too that you've never read before.
Is it? I forget now. Is it like
it's like a bingo board or whatever.
Right.
Oh, right.
I can't remember if they have certain ones or tobacco and what they're striving for.
I don't know if I think he's going for blackout just because he can.
Does he like to read?
Yeah. It was one of those things where like he didn't. And like we found that he was really getting into like the longer graphic novels like you get from the library. Yeah. Mostly like pictures and word bubbles. Yep. And he would fly through those, and he'd just keep picking up more from them. Yeah. And then finally, we got him into like a fantasy series that was Vampire Hunter type whatever. He's blown through all 3 of those. And now he's reading. He read at night. We have it for a while now, but we're reading it at night. We've gone through the whole Harry Potter series with them. We're 1.5 of the series into the Percy Jackson world.
Good.
So Matt's read all of the Harry Potters now by himself after reading it to us.
Read them or
like Saturday. Yeah. Good. Right through them, and he's through the first set of books for Percy Jackson. He's through. He's in the second set, and he switched to. I see. We were not actually. There's YouTube videos being played here. This was the actual watch history.
He likes sports. For the last days, do 2 books or whatever.
I was trying to pick one of the Harry Potter books. He's like, just going through freaking reading real fast. He's like, yeah, that book's 700 pages, dude. Good luck.
The one that he came from was Esperanza.
Oh, yeah, the one that, that's the point.
Yep. Definitely not going to want to do that. You don't find the right one will not fit him. And even for the ones
told you how stupid it is. It is. That's one that I would put in the category of his best work.
Fair.
And John C. Reilly. Like it's so.
Alright, we are live.
Proctor Green!
Here we go, Rails. make sure the floor is good. When we go back into the app, you don't enter the cloud floor, and then you can pick it up. You'll be able to go and pick it up. That makes sense.
But everybody else does.
Yell at them. I think Amanda said that Owen wants to come watch, so they might show up.
The weather's so slow. And she did the concession stand. She said, "Are you gonna go?" I go, "Yeah, I'm going." She goes down. Everybody else has to be cheering. I'll sit in the place where I don't make as much noise as your wife.
You're fine.
Did Cassie tell you what I said about short goaltenders?
No.
Put Matt out.
Oh, stand out in front of him?
Get Matt sit right down in front of the ball. And then you put the big guy. Remember they're playing?
Yep.
I saw this thing where a guy, 6 foot, laughing. And on skates, he's over 7 foot. And they show him at the genius or whatever. And that's all he does. They're just doing this. Hit the guys go like this, and they were scoring goals off of it. Too bad in here. What? Not too bad in here. The other day I stopped into the office because I got the check coming. One of the grandparents, what do you do? He asked, well, I'm not sure what the grandson is. He didn't know what it was. Oh, yeah, my grandson is a big tall one. You know what? He goes, sounds like son-in-law. Oh, man, we love it. So you gotta follow him.
I do.
All right, let's see what happens.
About ready to get started here. The lower bracket elimination quarterfinals between the home team Hermantown Blue, who fell to the Proctor White team last night in the upper division semifinal game. We'll be taking on Proctor Green tonight. Last time out, these two teams faced off at Amsoil Arena. It was about 2 weeks ago. Proctor came out with a 4-1 victory. Let's hope we can see something similar tonight. All right, set to take the opening face-off. Ryder on the dot for the rails. Got Rux and Jace on his wings. Matt and Griff on the point. Hawks win the opening draw. They'll send it along into the zone. Puck still in the corner. Griff has it, sends it up the wall. Ryder able to take that one away, and they start out. Into the zone, they're on sides. Far side corner now. Sent back around. Ryder the first one on it after that errant play. Up to the point. Rux has it. Matt picks it up in the circle. Sends this to the near side point. That gets all the way out. Griff will be forced to regroup.
Go Hawks!
Rink wide pass off a stick. Matt has it. Sends it ahead to Rux. Rink wide pass to Jason. We'll start into the zone. Shot from the top of the circle. That will end up wide of the net. Poked into the corner. Ryder on it. Tries to send it out front. Intercepted by a Hawks player. And they're out. On the wall taken away by Jace. Brendan has it now off that pass. Brendan and Ryder are too wide. Down the wall, Brendan still has possession. Loses it at the half wall. Sent out of the zone by the Hawks. Rhea battling for it in the neutral zone. Hawks able to get it in. Far side circle. Ryder still battling out there. Shot from the top of the circle. Stick save and covered by Gavin. 13-17 left in the first period. We got an offensive zone or a defensive zone draw for the Rails. Draw one back by the Hawks. Shot from the point. Stick save, rebound, save. Third attempt sent wide of the net. Hawks have possession in behind. It's taken away, sent to the point, but held in. And on a shot, Brendan takes that away and starts out. Brendan and Bria 2-on-1 at the blue line. Backhand pass to skate. Second attempt. Shot on net from Bria. Goaltender able to track. They'll probably look at an offensive zone draw with 12:52 left in the first. One back. Too far for everyone. Matt will be the first one on it in the corner. Up the wall. Jace has it. Unable to chip it out. Hawks walk down the wall with it. Centered out front. Shot from the dot. Off the post and in. Hawks strike first on a good passing play. May have been tipped out front. I'm going to go with that was a tip from number 8, Henry Rizzi for the Hawks. Original shot came from number 9, I believe. 1-0 deficits. 12:33 left in the first. Draw one back by the Hawks. They go D to D and chip it ahead. Griffin will pick it up just inside his blue line. Sends it up and out. Puck comes back in. They'll be offsides. We'll reset. Neutral zone draw just outside the rail's end here. 12:27 remains in the first. Hawks in the zone, shot, saved. Gavin will hang on to that, hit him right in the chest. Declan on the draw to Gavin's left. Wins this over to Stanley. Sends it up to the point. Gets by the defenseman, and Declan is out of the zone. Into the zone, 3 wide. Centers. Intercepted in the slot. Taken away by the Hawks. Brendan with it. Kicks to his stick. Shot. Kick save. Battling for it on the half wall. Stanley has it at the point. He sends it back down to Declan in the corner. Declan walks out of the corner with it. Centers. Intercepted. Declan has it back. Battling in the corner once more. He's able to take it away. Off the goalie from behind the net. Bria intercepts in the slot, which gives it back to Declan. Declan around the circle, centers it out front. Bria fanned on the shot. Goalie was down and out. Stanley pinches from the point. They're able to combine to hold the zone. Hawks do get it out. They're off for the races. This shot deflects up over the net. Charlie battling in behind. Puck comes out front. Stanley will send it out. Tipped and out of the zone. Bria in a foot race. She takes her man down. Ends up on net. We'll get an offensive zone draw there on the tangle. 11-17 left in the first. Ryder, Jace, and Brendan on the way are the forwards here. Ryder shoves that to the slot, taken away. Hawks circle around behind, up the far wall. They're out of the zone. Free neutral ice, they'll dump it in. Griffin in behind. Tries to shovel it into the corner. Still battling for it. Hawks come away with it. Rink-wide pass to the defense. Too far. Ends up out of the zone. Chase trying to get there first. Couple stick lifts. He does get the puck. Across the goal line, around behind. Off the goalie. Hits the post. Chase has it again. Sends it out front. Misses everyone. Ryder tries to poke check that one away. Puck still in the zone. Hawks come away. Matt able to take it away at his own blue line. Sends it off a Hawks player. Puck out of the zone, dump back in. Matt will retrieve in the corner, circle around behind his own net. The Rails will start back out. He sends it up, gets it to Jace, off the stick into the zone. Sent back by the Hawks. Matt intercepts, gets it back up to Jace, tries to tip it around the defender, and unsuccessful. Matt once more runs into Griffin. Matt keeps it out, gets it ahead. Jace now into the zone, 1-on-2. He goes to the slot, steps around 2. Shot, glove saved and held on to. 9:53 left in the first. Look at another offensive zone draw for the Rails. It's a great look for Jace. Shots not being tallied, so I can't give you much of an update. Declan wins this one back, intercepted by the Hawks, and they're out of the zone. Charlie forces him to the wide side wall. Down into the corner. Declan takes that away. Charlie chips it ahead. Held in at the point. That shot off the stick and over the net. Stanley off the corner, tries to get it up. Hawks take possession. Battling for it on the wall. Brendan intercepts. He'll send that off the wall and down. Icing waved off. Hawks are forced to play it.
Get in there, help us!
Hawks start out. Lead pass gets him out of the zone. Down in here. From the slot. Shot. Glove. Save. Glove save from Gavin. 9:07 left in the first. And we'll get a defensive zone draw for the Rails. Brendan takes this one away, tripping the circle, no indication. Shot, stick save from Gavin. Stanley dances around one behind the net. Taken away out front, circle back down into the slot. Backhand shot, blocked by Declan. Sent back out front, this comes all the way to the point, held in. Shot from there, tipped. Gavin finds it, rebound, hits him in the chest, he hangs on. Sitting on his backside, he finds it. 8:45 remains in the first period. We'll get a line change and a draw to Gavin's right.
Let's go, Hawks!
Draw one. Matt has it at the half wall. Overskates. Ryder tries to send it ahead. It goes off a body. Griffin sends it back off the wall. That ends up outside the zone. On the way back in, offside's the call. Neutral zone draw for the Rails. Just outside their end. Ryder on the dot for the rails. He's got Jason Ruxin on his wings. Matt and Griff at the points. Draw one back to Matt. Stumbles. Sends it back ahead. Ryder has it there. They're out of the zone. Ryder down the far wall. Cuts into the circle. Puts one on net. Smothered by the Proctor, the Hawks goaltender. 8:20 left in the first. We'll get an offensive zone draw for the rails. Ryder back on the dot. One by the Hawks to the corner. Sent it around rink wide. Jace steps up, blocks the clearing attempt, sends this into the slot. It's intercepted. Jace keeps it from getting out one more time. Ryder picks it up in the neutral zone and enters after they regroup. Down to the dot, into the circle. Pushes that one wide of the net. Puck comes around the other side. Hawks have it. They'll send it off the near side wall. Picked up at the point and out. 2-on-2 as they enter. Shot well wide. Matt able to stick lift there to force the puck loose. Hawks hold the point. Tips. That's wide of the net. Griffin off the corner, around the far wall. Held it at the point once more, back down into the corner. Centering attempt forwarded by Matt.
Come on, Wyatt!
On near side. Lost possession into the corner. Battles for it, regains. Steps around one. Puck loose in the slot. Hands it off to Rux, just outside the blue line. Rux will dump it off the referee. Doesn't make it too far. Pass ahead, intercepted by Charlie. He'll get it back from the Hawks player. Sent ahead. Puck loose and Griffin skates. He falls down. Griffey. Hawks with a shot. Save from Gavin. He didn't know where it was. Puck ends up in the corner. Sent back out front again. Shot. Scores. With that, the Hawks take the 2-0 lead over the rails. 6:56 left in the first. Hawks are staring at a 2-goal deficit.
Let's go!
Second on the draw, wins it to Bria. Bria chips it up ahead, intercepted. Hawks into the zone. Taken away by Stanley. Bria gets it back, heads it over to Declan, and he's into the zone. Declan around the defender, shot from the dot. Blocker save into the corner. Stanley pinches at the point, holds it in. He comes off the wall with it. He'll send it down to Declan in the corner. Declan's still battling it in behind the goal line. Puck squirts to Bria in the far corner. She circles, tries to center. Intercepted, and the Hawks are back out. Drop pass into the circle. On the pressure, taken away by Declan. He'll circle behind the net. Start out, far wall. Able to carry it out. He crosses the blue line and he's in. Down into the slot. Loses an edge as he gets into the slot. Tries to reach for it there as he battles in the corner. Hawks will send it around the far side. Sent back around behind the net. Hawks send it through the circle all the way out. Too far for everyone. That'll end up wide of the net for an icing. 5:44 left in the first, and we have an offensive zone draw after that icing call. This would be to the Hawks, the right side of the Hawks goaltender. Ryder on the dot. Puck's loose. One back by the Hawks. Sent off the wall. Jace steps up, picks it on the half wall, down into the corner. Sends to Ryder. Shot on net. Puck loose. Covered. Good look from the rails. We'll reset and do it again here. Ryder on the offensive draw, one by the Hawks. They circle in behind. Ryder putting pressure on there. Sent up through the slot. Picked up the blue line. Matt putting back pressure on there. Takes his man down. Griff tries to clear. Gets it to Rocks and they're out. Rocks with the rink-wide attempt to Jace. Puck loose in the neutral zone and he's in. Jace, nobody in front of him. Poke check on that shot. Forces it in behind. Hawks go to the far side corner. Dump it ahead. over everybody's stick. Griffin circles behind his own net. Griffin up the wall to Ryder. Ryder deflects it ahead, picks it up in the neutral zone. He's down the near side wall. Out front, gets hooked, no call. Matt Poke checks at the circle, holds the puck in, he'll go down into the corner. Around behind, over to Jace. Jace with the shot, that just missed narrowly. A couple inches wide of the far post. Hawks trying to get it out, held in by Rux. He goes rink wide, that ends up out. They'll regroup and Jace starts back in. Jace down into the slot, near side circle, turns, fires, that goes in behind. Matt will pick this one up at the far point, holds it in, dumps it back into the circle. Intercepted by the Hawks, and they're back out 3-on-2 to neutral ice. Near side circle, around the corner, shot, stick save. Matt clears it to the high slot, held in by the Hawks, sent back down, tipped. A shot hits Gavin right in the chest. He'll melt it down. 4 minutes even remains in the first period. Still a 2-0 game. One back to the point, shot, blocked by Charlie, rebound, pushed wide of the net. Hawks, the first one's on it, around behind. They try the wraparound, that's thwarted by Charlie. Declan sends it high off the wall, held in at the point. This shot misses just wide, picked up by the Hawks. Big curl at the half wall and send it back down into the corner. Hawks walk off the wall. That shot gets fired over the net into the far side corner. Brendan battling for it there, chips it ahead. That'll be held in. Shot from the point. Gavin catches the bouncing shot. He'll hang on. 3:20 left in the first period. Declan on the far side dot. Won by the Hawks. Sent down the wall. Intercepted by Brendan. He chips it ahead. Declan able to pick that up. Declan dumps it in. This is down in the slot. On net. Goalie covers. 3:04 left in the period. We'll get an offensive zone drop to the rails. Draw one by the Hawks. That's fired off the base of the net from the corner by a Hawks player. They recover it. Take it out. Puck loose to neutral ice, picked up by a Hawks defender. He goes rink wide into the zone. Matt, the first one on it in the circle. Round behind. Sends it ahead to the legs. Tipped off the Green's stick and down into the corner. Icing the indication. 2:41 left in the first period, and we'll get a defensive zone draw off the icing call. Ryder wins this into the corner. Matt's first one on it, sends it back up the wall. Chipped back into the corner. Griffin picks it up. Griffin ahead, too hot for Jace, taken away by the Hawks and sent back in. This will end up in behind the net. Matt curls around to pick it up. He stops, fires it through the circle. Ryder off the deflection. Can't quite hold, and it's held into the zone. Griffin in behind the goal line. Tries to hand it over to Matt, taken away, sent back up the near side wall. Jace able to chip it around the defender and out. He's off to the races. He's onside. 2-on-1. Puck down in. Sends it out front off the goaltender. Cleared off the wall. Makes it out. Matt picks this up at his own blue line. Circles. Shovels it ahead. That's too far for everyone. Hawks take it away. Come off the near side wall with it. Poked around Griffin. Down into the circle. Shot. Save. Rebound. Also turned away by Gavin. Matt picks up the loose puck. He'll start back the other way. Rink wide pass, hits Rux. Taken away at the neutral zone, sent ahead. Griffin takes that one back. tip pass from Ryder, puts Rux on his horse. Down into the circle. That shot gets blocked. Sent back up the wall. Ryder tries to center. That gets taken away. Jace puts pressure on there, but the Hawks start back out. Charlie forces this one down into the corner, able to take it away. Sends it around the far side, but it's taken away. Stanley able to pick this one up, gets it ahead to Brendan. Brendan chips it out. Hawks take it back, regroup, and they're back in. Stanley, the poke check on the near side wall, gives it back to Jace. Jace battling along the wall in the neutral zone, has it taken away. Hawks dump it back in, but it's taken back by Brendan. Jace now into the zone. Shot from the circle. Posted in. 36.1 left in the first period. And the Rails are on the board. That'll be Jace Welty from Brendan Peterson to start the scoring for the Rails. Declan on the draw. Brendan the first one to touch it. Gets it ahead. Declan had his stick tied up. He's going to play soccer with it. Hawks dump it back out. Stanley up in the neutral zone. He dumps it back down into the zone from inside the red line. We'll apply the pressure on the far side corner. Hits Declan in the skate. Puck loose. Brendan has it. He fires over the net. Declan on it behind the net. Tries the wraparound. Gets the puck back. Brendan battling in behind the net. Hawks have it. As the period ends, the Rails showing signs of life. Declan wondering where the 3 penalties were that he had earned. We'll get reset. The 1 to 2 minute break here, and we'll switch sides and start the second period. Neutral zone face-off here for taken by Declan. One by the Hawks. Let's ship it ahead. Griff steps up.
Come on, Hawks!
Backhands this one ahead. Not too far for Bria, and the Hawks take it away again. Griff with it in the neutral zone, bounces it off the wall. Hawks have it again. Declan battling for it. Brendan slaps it away, but it's sent back into the zone by the Hawks. Down to the corner. Matt will pick it up behind the net. Chips it up the wall. Gets it to Brendan. Brendan can't quite control. Puck's held in. Declan around 2. He's able to get it out of the zone. They're 2-on-3 as they enter. Down into the slot. Poke checked away into the corner. Declan the first one on it though. Battling for it there. Pins his man under the wall. They go down in a heap. Brendan joins the fight. Rink wide pass, misses everyone. Griffin picked this up at his own blue line, sends it ahead. We were offside, so good thing the Hawks players kept it out. Down in here, head pass just too far. That ends up in the near side corner. Brendan ties up his man, and Declan comes away with it. Matt picks it up in the near side corner now. Dances it around one. He's able to get out of the zone. Backhand pass, rink wide, hits Bria. Bria with a move inside the line. Hawks taken away, and they start back. Lead pass off the stick, too far, run up in the corner. Battling for it there. Matt poked. Oh! Puck came out front. Griffin tipped it in on net. Gavin found it right at the last seconds. No goal. 13:20 left in the second period. We'll get a defensive zone drop to the rails after the line change. Ryder on the dot. Puck loose. Sent back to the point. Hawks fire this one wide of the net. Puck ends up on the far side wall. Stanley has it. Head to Jace. Intercepted. Stanley now again in the corner. He reverses. Back up the wall. Chips it ahead. Over the stick of Jace. Held into the point. Ryder and Rux combine to get it out. Little hustle ahead. Puck stalled at the blue line. Squirts off the wall. Ryder the first one on it. That's poke checked off his stick. Stanley forced to put it his own blue line. Sent ahead. Jace has it. Knocked off his stick. Ryder will shove it in. Center on the wall. Comes up the near side. Chipped up. Charlie able to hold it in temporarily. It gets out. Hawks are 2-on-1 with some good back pressure. Rink wide. Hops off a stick. Center on near side wall. Picked up at the point. Shots fanned on. Ryder picks it up in the circle. Chips it ahead. Just too far for Rux, but he's able to skid into it. Rux down into the corner, still battling for it on his belly. Hawks pick it up on the far side wall. Home run pass off of Stanley's stick. They're in on sides. Charlie. Far side wall. Hawks try to play it back to the point. It's taken away by Declan. He tries to clear. It's held in. Declan again battling for it in the circle. Hawks with a shot. Off of Gavin's glove in behind. Stanley loses an edge in behind the net. Hawks will have that puck taken away in behind once more. Stanley reverses course. Far side corner. Sent back to the point. Too far for the Hawks player. They'll circle in the neutral zone. Jace able to get it ahead. Sent back in where Stanley picks it up. Jace now with it in neutral zone. He's hooked, no call. He's into the zone. Down into the circle. He dances on another one. Backhand shot right into the goalie's chest. 11:07 left in the second period. Draw, won by the Hawks. Picked up in the circle. Clearing attempt, thwarted by Bria. Hawks are able to get it out, second effort. They come down into the zone. Poke checked away into the far corner. Griffin battling for it there. Comes up the wall, sent back down into the corner by the Hawks. They reverse it. Declan, Griff, Brendan combine to get that puck out. Hawks pick it up in the neutral zone. They'll dump it back in once they cross the red line. Declan on the far wall. Tips it ahead. Griff steps up, able to knock the puck loose. Brendan has it poked off his stick. Matt picks it up in the slot and he'll start back the other way. Up the near side wall. He loses an edge as he crosses. Loses the puck. Brendan has it. Brendan chips it up the wall. Declan has it. Steps off the wall with it and he's into the zone. Shot from the slot. Off the goalie's glove and in! That'll be Declan, unassisted. 10:08 left in the second period. The game is tied at 2. Yeah, that was right off the goalie's glove, up and over, rolled down his back into the net.
Let's go, Hawks! Don't give up!
We've got a tie game. Declan on the dot there. Gets it through, picks it up. Another shot, gloved and held onto this time. 10:01 left. We're going to offensive zone drop the rails. Ryder on the dot for the rails. It's won by the Hawks. Back. Goalie will poke it in behind. Ringer on the wall. Charlie tries to center. It's intercepted. Hawks will start back out. Good back pressure from Jason Ryder. Able to take it away. But they're thwarted just inside the red line. Stanley will start back for the rails. He stops. Sends it ahead. Gets it to Ruxin. Ruxin with Ryder into the zone. Ryder chips it over to Jace, who fires right into the goaltender. They're able to cover. 9:29 left in the second period. We'll get another offensive zone draw here for the Rails. Ryder, shot off the draw, scores! Ryder unassisted at the 9:26 mark in the second period, and the Rails have their first lead of the game. Ryder walked the Hawks center on the draw, picked it up at the bottom of the circle, and just chipped it past the goaltender for the first lead of the game for the Rails. Ryder battles for it at neutral ice. It's won by the Hawks. Rink wide pass, too far for everyone. Charlie will have to retreat and play it. Charlie sends it back into the corner, picked up by Rux. Starts up the near side wall, tries to spring Jace. Not quite successful. Ryder unable to get it out of his zone. Hawks back to the near side wall with possession. Shot deflected in behind. Skips over his stick. Stanley picks it up in the far corner. He gets around one defender. He's out of his zone. They're 4-on-3 through neutral ice. Stanley all the way down the wall. Backhander out front, taken away. He gets it back. Hawks have it, chip it up the wall. They're out of the zone. Rink wide pass taken away by Ruxin. He'll circle and start back the other way. Has it stolen at the red line. Hawks will pass it out, taken away by Jace. Poke checked off his stick again, and they start back in. Shot, gloved, save. Gavin saw that one the whole way. 8:23 left in the second period. We get an offensive zone drop for the Rails after the line change. Declan on the drop. Wins this one back. Griffin will pick it up. Sends it off of Matt's skate. Matt starts through the circle. He's taking a look as he comes through. Chips it into some feet. Brendan will pick it up and get into the zone. Brendan around one defender, down into the circle. Declan helps out in the slot. Hawks come away with it. They'll send it ahead. That goes off the skate. It was deflected at the red line, so no icing called there. Matt battling in behind. He reverses course and starts back the other way. Lead pass hits Brendan in stride. They're out of the zone. Brendan down the near side wall, chips it to this middle. Matt picks this one up at the top of the circle, cuts to the middle. Shot, just missed the net. So it rolls into the far side corner. Bria takes it away, slaps it into the circle. Hawks pick that up and send it out. Griffin off the wall, able to thwart that chance. Gets it ahead to Brendan, and he's back into the zone. Brendan from the dot drags again. Backhand attempts off the glove into the corner. Matt pinches from the point. Puck gets around him. Griffin will pick this up at the red line. He circles, takes a look. Rink wide to Declan. Sends it ahead to Matt. Matt pivots, gets cross-checked in the back, no call. Hawks into the zone, taken away by Griffin, still battling for it along the wall. Hawks will dump it in, get a line change. Matt picks it up in behind. Dances around one in the circle. flips it out. Bria just missed it at the red line. Still putting the pressure on there. Chipped ahead. Matt temporarily holds the zone, turns, picks it up again. He'll dump it in, get a line change. We'll have a neutral zone drive with 6:38 left in the second period. Ryder on the draw. One back by the Hawks. Goes through the feet. Ryder putting the pressure on him behind. Up the wall. Pass to the middle. The Hawks are able to start back out. Stanley takes this one away at the blue line. Still has it. Off the skate. Up ahead to Jace. Jace into the zone. Down into the circle. He'll fire. That's score! Just like that, the Rails have extended their lead to 2. 6:15 left in the second period. Jace from, I don't remember if Ryder touched it or if it was straight from Stanley on that one. Draw one back by the Hawks. Sent rink wide from the blue line. Stanley has it there. Chips it ahead off the glass. Jason did the first one on it. He's down the far side wall, skates into the circle. Still has it. Chips it off the goaltender. It's loose in the slot. Picked up by the Hawks. And they're out of the zone. 3 wide as they enter. Good pressure from Charlie. Drop pass. Rux tries to poke check that one out. It's held in. Sent to the slot. Nobody home. Jason sends this off the far side wall. Rux on his horse trying to get there before the icing. He doesn't make it. 5:37 left in the second period. We'll get a defensive zone draw off the icing call for the Rails. Ends up alongside the net there off the draw. Hawks have possession in behind. Chipped out front. Brendan picks that up in the slot and he'll start out. Chips it ahead. Bria neutralizes, has the puck. Gets it into the zone. It's taken away. Puck comes out. Griffin battling for it. Hawks are coming back 3-on-2. Around the corner. Down into the circle. Dragged. Kicked away by Gavin. Griffin able to pick that up and get it out of the zone. Poke check gives it back to Declan. Declan toe drags around, over. That goes all the way through the crease. All the way through the crease. Didn't make it into the net. That was a great attempt by Declan as he lost an edge. He'll pick it up at the blue line here as the Hawks unable to get into the zone. Brendan now has it down into the slot. Toe drags around one. That's poke checked away to the far wall. Up to the point. Griff holds temporarily. Puck's taken away.
Let's go, White!
Matt back 3-on-1. Hawks down into the dot. Sent rink wide. Nobody home. They'll pick it up in the far side corner. Circle. Centering it up front. Puck loose in the slot. Brendan clears. Declan at the point. Tries to put the pressure on. The Hawks will be content to dump it back in. Far side wall. Picked up by the Hawks. Griffin takes it away. Up the wall to Bria. Bria able to get it out of the zone. Up the wall, fires a shot, gloved and held onto. 3:58 left in the second period. We'll get an offensive zone draw for the Rails.
Come on, White, you gotta get one!
Go, Hermantown, get some energy out there.
Ryder wins this one. Still battling for it in the circle. Tries to send it on net, taken away by the Hawks. Through neutral ice, down into the Rails end. Shot in on Gavin. He smothers that one. 3:45 left in the second. We'll get a defensive zone draft for the Rails. Ryder wins this one. Wins this draw. Gives it away in the circle. Shot pushed wide of the net. Stanley picks it up on the half wall, far side. Takes a look. Off the wall, just too far for Bria. Icing the indication. 3:30 remains in the second period. We'll have to reset and do this again. This time we'll be on Gavin's left. Sent out front, loose in the slot. Gavin, kick save. Puck still loose. Ryder trying to get it to the corner, and he does. Stanley, a backhander up the wall, intercepted. Chip back into the corner. Hawks have possession. They reverse in behind. Stopped, run over by Ryder. We're going to get a tripping call. Ryder, minor penalty for tripping. 3:08 left in the period. Minute and a half on the board for Ryder. Puck loose in the circle. Comes down to the slot. Shot. That snuck through Gavin. That got through the armpit on the glove. Power play goal. 6 seconds in. Hawks back within one. 3:02 left in the second.
Let's go, Hawks! You're still in this, Hawks. Let's go.
Hawks on the drop. D-to-D pass through the skates. Chipped ahead. Griffin tries to get it ahead as well. Hawks into the zone. Poke checked away. They regroup. Send it into the zone. Griffin racing to the far corner. Will do the first one on it. Sends it up the wall. Sent back in. Bria able to chip it out this time. That won't make it for icing. Hawks will be forced to play it. Bria and Brendan hot in pursuit. Sent ahead. Declan jumps up, gets checked from behind. Bria puts a shot that gets blocked before it gets there. 2:24 remains in the second period. Rails will be on their first power play of the game. Kidding me?
Go, Hermantown!
Come on, Green. Let's get one now. Let's go.
Roll it up!
Bria off the draw, puts that one off the body.
Let's go, Hawks.
Trying to clear. They're able to get it out of the zone. Down into the zone. Charlie able to put a skate on that, put it into the wall. Hawks around behind. Puck loose in the circle. Hawks pick it up. Stanley takes that one away. And they'll start back. Stanley down the far wall. He'll curl. Tries the center. Puck loose. Declan has it now at the bottom of the circle. Pushed in on goal. Puck loose. Whistle finally blows. Goalie found it. 1:48 left. Puck goes in towards the net. Hawks have it. They curl around the far circle.
Let's go, Hawks. Gotta move.
Out of the zone. Around the corner. Down into the slot. Backhander on net. Kicked aside by Gavin. Stanley off the wall trying to get it to Jace. Jace is chipping around the pinching defender, and they're out. Rux and Jace in onside. Shot from Jace all the way to the near side corner. Charlie at the point. Holds it in. Sends it rink wide. Stanley backhands this one down towards the corner. Jason will be the first one on it there. He sends it out front to Ryder through his skates. Rocks with a one-hander back to the point. Charlie circles at the blue line. He backhands the one into the slot. Ryder battling for it there. Still trying to find it. Puck skirts loose. Jace has it now. Jace back to Stanley at the point. He goes back down to Jace in the circle. Poke checked away there. Jace puts battles there. Both teams at full strength, sent back in. That'll be offsides. 45.8 ticks left in the second period. Score is still 4-3. We get a neutral zone draw just outside the Hawks' end. Draw won by the rails. D-to-D. Matt fans on a centering attempt to Declan. Hawks try to clear and hits a skate. Declan able to poke it down the wall. Puck sent back out. Griff loses it in his feet. Hawks come back, try to center. Matt kicks this one in behind. 26 remaining. Matt chips it ahead to Brendan. Brendan unable to clear. Finally does recover, but is poke checked away at the blue line. Forced out of the zone. Hawks lose possession in the neutral zone. Declan able to force his way in. Down into the slot, met by 3 players for the Hawks. Brendan has it on the half wall. Matt pinching, trying to help. Circles, fires. 3 seconds. Bria from the far side hits the goaltender in behind. That'll end the second period. After 2, Rails lead 4-3. Referee having a conversation on the Rails bench.
You good, Ray? All right, let's go, buddy. We got a big period. Come on, buddy. One way go.
All right, well, we're going to run the Zamboni between the second and third here. We'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes.
All right, we got to do
We're set to start the third period here. Rails with a 1-goal lead, 4-3. 15 minutes on the clock. Declan on the dot has got Brendan and Bria on the wings. Matt and Griff at the points. Here we go. Hawks have the possession off the draw. Backhanded ahead. Matt, the first one on it on the half wall there. He'll circle in behind. Loses it into the corner, but does recover. Sends it up the wall. Intercepted. Hawks will play it in behind. The reverse. Back to the near side corner. Picked up by Declan, and he'll be out of the zone. Brendan through neutral ice. Into the zone. Far side circle. Curls. Rink wide to Griffin. Griffin from the circle walks in. Poke checked away from him into the corner. Sent up the wall. Too far for Griffin. It's all the way out. This makes it into the near side corner. Icing is the call. 14-16 left in the third period. We'll get a line change and an offensive zone draw for the Rails. Ryder on the dot for the Rails. Back to Stanley at the point. They go D to D. Charlie from the top of the slot. No rebound on that one. Ryder was sniffing around. Goaltender smothered it. We'll get another offensive zone draw on the far side. Ryder wins this one over to Jace. Bobbled. Taken away. Held in. Ryder able to scoop and send it back down the wall. Rucks from the circle, puts one in on net. That's kicked in behind. Ryder comes out of the corner with it. Comes into the slot. Jace picks that up. Puck still loose in the slot. Jace goes skate to stick. Off the goaltender. Ryder unable to get the one-handed poke check to put that in as it bounced through the crease. Puck spurts back out front again. Ryder and Jace battling for it. The Hawks come away. Poke checked it, neutralized by Ruxton. Jace has it, sidesteps the player there, and he starts back in. Jace, one too many moves, puts Ryder in offsides. 13:23 left in the third period, and we'll get a neutral zone draw just outside the Hawks' end. Declan on the draw here. Hawks pick that up in their own zone. Bounces off a couple of skates. Brendan will be the first one on it, top of the circle. Toe drag, tries to pull a shot off, loses it. Hawks pick it up. Lead pass too far for everyone. That'll go for icing. 13:04 left in the third period. We'll get an offensive zone draw here for the Rails. Declan on the dot. Over to the wall. Bria has it there. She puts one wide of the net, kicked into the corner. Declan battling for it there. Brendan puts some pressure on. Hawks come far side corner. They send it ahead. Matt unable to poke check that away, and the Hawks will start back out. Lead pass puts him into the zone. Down into the circle. Shot. Glove save from Gavin. They'll hang on. 12:41 left in the third. We'll get a defensive zone draw for the Rails. Ryder wins this one over to Stanley. He retreats in behind, dumps it around the wall. Sent out front from the half wall. Backhander ends up wide. Hawks collect back in the corner, trying to center. Stanley intercepts, sends it out. That deflects off a stick. It'll go all the way down. Jace, the first one on it, down in the corner for the Rails. He tries to center out front, it's taken away. Off the far side wall, Charlie on it at the point. He tries to shoot, intercepted. Puck loose. Hawks will be the first ones there. Down into the circle. Shot. save, kick the side on the rebound. Charlie clears it in behind. Puck still loose in the corner. Ryder picks it up on the half wall, starts back out. He dumps this one to neutral ice. Hawks regroup, send it back in. Charlie steps up, poke checks it away. Ryder will pick that up off the poke check. He's battling forward in neutral ice. Ruxin with a rink-wide pass that's intercepted. Poke check there. Hawks have it again, down into the slot. Rux poke checks it away from them. Charlie will dump it to the point, but not out. Rux finally able to clear. Sent back into the near side corner. Stanley forced to play it. Throws around. Up the wall to Brendan. Taken away. Walks down the wall. Shoots. Off the glove and in behind. Charlie picks it up. Poke checked off his stick and behind the net. Puck squirts to the side. Charlie picks it up again. He'll start up for the rails. Taking off his stick. Brendan hands it back. Charlie will dump it in from just inside the red line. Rails looking for a change. Hawks to the half wall. Out to the middle. They do get it out, but Declan has possession. Down into the circle. Poke checked in the slot. He loses an edge. Sent to the point. Matt on the backhand holds it in. Around one. Brendan will pick it up at the top of the slot. Toe drags one. Fires, hits a body. Tries to send another one in. That's blocked. Hawks back the other way. Poke check from Griffin. Keeps the puck out of the zone. As it comes back in, they hadn't cleared yet. Offside's the call. 10:25 left in the third period. We'll get a neutral zone draw just outside the rail's end. Draw loose in the dot. Bria picks it up, sends it ahead, sent back by the Hawks. Matt, near side wall. To Declan, out of the zone, still battling for it in neutral zone. Hawks able to get it in. Griff sends it right back out again. Hawks D-to-D at the blue line. Rink wide pass. Matt picks that up, sends it back out. Brendan tries to center, that gets taken away. Bria takes that one away. Battling for it there. They go down in a heap. Matt rink wide, just too far for Declan. Hawks pick that up. Declan thwarts before they can get back into the zone. As they come in, 6 for the Hawks was offsides. Neutral zone draw for just outside the rail's end. 9:40 left in the third. Ryder over to Jace. He chips that. Rink wide. Hawks send it back in. Charlie battling for it in the corner. Hawks center. Hawks squirts to the near side circle. Jace tries to poke check that out. Stanley picks it up. He gets it out of the zone, sends it off the wall. Rux will pick that up in the zone. Hawks ends up all the way in the corner. Hawks send it around. Stretch pass, gets him out of the zone. Stanley tries to clear, it's taken away. Gavin kicks this to the corner, keeping the play alive. Stanley battling for it now. Ryder steps in to help. Hawks player goes down in the corner. Stanley able to get it out. Rocks chips it ahead to Jace. Jason will step around a player there and put it into the Hawks zone. Shot, glove save, dropped. Jace picks up the loose change. Backhand scores. Hat-trick goal for Jace. And with that, the Rails extend their lead to 5-3. Declan on neutral zone draw, puck still loose in the circle, picked up by the Hawks. Shot from just inside the blue line, off of Charlie's skate, wide of the net. Charlie will pick it up behind, bounce it off the far side wall. Hawks hold the zone. Sent back up the wall by Charlie. Declan will get it out. Dump back in, but offsides. They were still one step off as they dump that in. We'll get a neutral zone draw just outside the rail's end. Draw one by the sender rink wide. Picked up, down into the circle. Shot faked, blocked by Matt. He starts back. Matt picks up a head of steam through neutral ice. Around the far side wall. Curls, sends it to the middle. Bria has it. She puts one towards the net. Stick save, puts it into the corner. Hawks, stretch pass just too far. That'll go for an icing. .752 left in the third. Rails with a 2-goal lead. We'll get an offensive zone draw on the Hawks icing. Declan on the dot. Brendan and Bria on the wings. Griff and Matt at the points. Puck loose in the circle. Sent back to the corner for the Hawks. Hawks able to come up the near side wall. They're out of the zone. Had a steam through neutral ice. Poke check from Matt at the blue line. Puck picked up by the Hawks player down into the circle. He tries to center. Puck's in the slot. Kick save from Gavin on that backhand shot. Hawks still have it in behind. As he steps out front. Shot. Save. Puck still loose. Squirts to the side. Now it's in the far side circle. Hawks regroup. Pressure from Declan and Matt. Matt able to pick this one up. Gets it over to Brendan and we're out of the zone. Rails come down, 2-on-2, poke checked away, Bria gets it ahead, Declan picks this up in the slot, he skates in, shoots, save, goaltender comes out, dives on that loose puck, 7:05 left in the third. We'll get a line change and another offensive zone draw for the Rails. Looks like we've got a Hawks player down in behind the net. We'll take a quick break as we tend to him. He's back up under his own power. He's going to skate off. Ryder on the dot. Puck loose in the circle. Ryder picks it up. Curls. Walks in. Backhand shots thwarted. Rux gets taken down on the far side circle. Ryder still battling for it in behind. Sends it out front. Poke checked away. Charlie steps up. He tries to fire a shot. That goes off a skate. Hawks collect. As they come out of the zone, Ryder just takes it away. He curls in neutral ice. Lost in his skates. Hawks have it back. Poke check from Jace takes it away. Near side wall. Hawks able to step off the wall with it. They go rink wide. That'll be in offsides. 6:28 left in the third. Defense or neutral zone draw just outside the rail's end. Draw one by Declan. Bria has it. She'll tip it back to Stanley. He'll retreat in behind his own net. Good pressure on the Hawks, and Henry reverses course. Sends the Hawks player reeling. Ahead to Declan. He trips over the blue line. Gets it ahead, but the Hawks have possession. Bria sends it forward. Icing waved off. Hawks will be forced to play it. Bria puts the pressure on in the corner. Rimmed around the wall. Charlie unable to hold at the point. Hawks jump on it. As they come back, Stanley with a great stick and a skate, able to clear the zone. Hawks bring it in. They're offsides. We've got a neutral zone draw here. 5:51 left in the third. Declan tries to walk through the circle. Hawks have possession. They come into the zone, far side wall. Curls. Sent down to the slot. Matt intercepts. He starts back out. Matt near side wall. Around the defender. Down around the circle. Centers. Brendan off his stick. Hawks pick it up and they're back out. Down into the slot. Hook check by Griffin. He chips it ahead. Bria has it at the blue line. 2-on-1 with the back checker. Into the zone. Bria will shoot from the circle. Glove saved and held on to. 5:15 left in the third period. Ryder on the dot in the offensive zone here. Puck loose. Picked up by the Hawks and they're out. Shovel pass over to the far side wall. They'll stop. Drop pass. Shot is thwarted. Ends up in behind. Puck in the near side corner. Back to the point. Held in. Dump back down to the corner. Fanned on a shot from the wall. Matt picks it up in behind. Stops. Fires it all the way to Rux at the blue line and they're out. Drop pass to Ryder. Into the zone. They're just offsides. Roxton dragged the toe. Was not quite enough. One too many moves, and we'll get a neutral zone draw just outside the Hawks end with 4:45 left in the third. I think it was Ryder shoves this one into the zone. Hawks will send it rink wide. Stanley the first one on it at the red line. Stances around one into the zone. From the half wall, sends it out front. Puck loose. Charlie steps up, winds up for a slap shot. Knocked off the puck. The Hawks start back. Chase back covering up. He's got Stanley with him. Charlie battles for that one there. Puck loose into the corner. Charlie in behind, loses it to the Hawks player. Sends out front. Rux will pick that up. Rux rink wide, just too far for Jace. But Jace will pick this up and dump it in. 4:09 left in the period. Hawks looking for a line change, or the Rails looking for a line change as the Hawks play it in behind their own end. Puck's reversed back around. Hawks will take it. Rink wide pass, puts them into the zone. Around one, down into the circle. Good poke check there from Rux. Gives Charlie the puck. And Charlie sends it back out. Ryder overskated that. Hawks come back in. They're 4-on-2. Shot from the slot. Puck loose. Glove save from Gavin. In reverse course. Trying to come back around. Hawks still have possession. Dance into the circle there. Bria on the half wall for the poke check. She gets chucked into the wall. She sends it all the way down. Icing will be the call. On that call, looks like we're going to get extra. 2 and a 10. 17 will be done for the game. The Rails will be on the power play. 3:21 left in the third. Minute 30 on the board. Number 17 for... All right, offensive zone draw, power play for the Rails. 3:21 left in the third. Declan wins this one over to Bria. Bria centers, taken away by the Hawks. They're clear. Griffin steps up, gets it ahead to Bria, who fires it in on net from outside the blue line. Stick save, puck loose. Hawks will dump this one down. Too far for Matt. Foot race. Matt will be the first one on it in the corner. He collects, sends it near side. Hawks have it. Griffin takes it away. He gets checked. No call there. Rhea puts it into the zone. Brendan picks it up on the wall. He walks into the circle. Shot, crossbar and out. Brendan picks it up on the half wall. Back to Matt at the point. Matt walks down the wall with it now. Steps into the circle. Still has possession. Out in front. Kicks. Poke checked. Declan picks up the loose change and scores. Power play goal for Declan from Matt and Brendan. That extends the lead to 3. 2:30 remains in the third. Hawks walk through the circle with this one. Stanley tries to clear, unsuccessful. Jace falls down as he tries to play the puck. Puck squirts out front, Charlie takes it away. In around behind, Charlie sends it up the wall. Hawks will pick it up there, center. Stanley able to deflect it to the near side wall, and he'll be the first one on it. Tries to clear, thwarted, picks it back up again. Rails are out. Stanley into the zone, down into the slot. Dances around one and around another. Tries a backhander, puck loose in the slot, in the circle. Puck loose in the crease, finally found. 1:59 left in the third period. We'll get an offensive zone draw for the Rails. Ryder in the offensive zone draw. Puck squirts loose. Hawks pick it up. Dumped off the wall, down into the zone. Jace with the shoulder there. Puck squirts into the slot. Shot doesn't quite make it in on net. Charlie picks it up, circles around behind. Charlie starts up. Poke checked off his stick, but it does make it out. Ryder with it now. Enters the zone. He'll get on the far side wall. Take it into the corner. 1:30 left in the period. Hawks pick it up, send it up the wall. Stanley able to pick it up on a pinch for the half wall. Ryder from the top of the circle fires wide. Rock circles around, picks it up. Ryder sends it back out front. Jace takes it away at the high slot. He'll shoot from the hash marks. He gets knocked down and puts that one into the end wall. Rucks picks up the puck there behind the net. Round behind. Puck squirts up and over. Hawks able to clear. They'll dump it in from just inside the red line. Stanley picks it up. 52 seconds left in the period. Taking off his stick at the half wall. Hawks have possession now. They go rink wide. Shot from the slot ends up into the corner. Stanley be the first one on it. Held in at the point. Sent into the circle. Charlie steps up and takes it away. 30 seconds left as they exit the zone. Charlie into the offensive zone. He curls around behind. Sends it out front. Puck loose. Rocks pushes that one just wide of the far post. Ryder taken down in the corner. Sends it back out front. Rocks unable to connect on a shot. Whistle blows. We got a player down. We're going to get a minor penalty to number 12. I believe it was a trip. 13.7 left in the period. Rails back on the power play for the remainder. Declan wins it back. Bria puts a shot off a shin pad. Griff is able to knock it down. Played with a high stick. 3.9 left in the third. We'll get a neutral zone draw. Wins this one. Griffin sends it up the wall. Puck's still loose. And that's the game. Proctor Green victorious tonight. 6-3 over Hermantown Blue. Eliminates Hermantown Blue from the playoffs. Next game up on the docket for tonight is Duluth East Red versus Duluth East Black. Winner of that game will face the Rails tomorrow night at 5:45, pardon me. So Proctor Green will be back in action at 5:30 tomorrow night, followed by the District 11 championship game between Proctor White and Hermantown Gold. Doubleheader for the Rails tomorrow night.
Go Green!
So we'll see you again tomorrow night, 5:45, where Proctor Green will take on one of the Duluth East teams that play after us here tonight. And again, 7:30 game following will be Proctor White versus Hermantown Gold.